All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and immense glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to my other apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and citation to the hopefully elect, the Bacharium, the house of David, that's been preordained, predestined to get delivered in these last times and to be the ruling governing body of the nation of Yasha'Allah. So this is from Newsbreak. And the title of the article is Biden admin will cut C1 9 or COVID benefits that benefit 9 million workers. All right. It says the Biden administration is posed to allow additional federal unemployment benefits to expire on September 6, 528 days after they were first implemented as part of the CARES Act. That's bad news for the 9 million plus workers still receiving them. And it could very well mean American families losing their homes and American children going hungry, all of which begs the question, why isn't the president trying to extend the benefits and protect those vulnerable Americans? Right? And the reason why is because this is judgment, all right, all from the Most High, from Yahweh Bashim El Shai, and the elites are about to crash this place, all right? It's about to be an economic collapse. They want to bring in the MOB, all right, MOTB, which is Revelation the 13th chapter, verse 16, the RFID chip. So they're doing all this, all right, to crash this place. They want these people to riot and to go crazy, to go mad, so they can have a reason to put them in FEMA camps, all right, and terminate them, okay? It says a later letter to the chairman of the House Ways and Means and Senate Finance Committees holds the answers. In it, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen and Labor Secretary Martin Walsh explained the rationale behind allowing what they call a critical lifeline for millions of Americans who were unemployed, though or through no fault of their own during the COVID pandemic, even as that pandemic takes a turn for the worse. All right, it says, now the title says the reasons Biden's admin is letting unemployment expire. Our nation is getting back to work. The secretary cited statistics that the secretary cited statistics to support the contention that Americans are increasingly becoming employed. An average of 832,000 jobs have been created over the last 3 months, lowering the unemployment rate from 6.3 to 5.4%. The grit and ingenuity of the American people and the federal government executing on a plan to bring our economy back have rescued us from the abyss, according to them. But you see what they're doing, all right? They're creating these jobs, but now you have to get that serpent juice, all right, to work at that job. So they have jobs, but now it's you have to get that, like, again, that serpent juice is mandated, all right? Because again, it's all prelude to the MOB, all right? You're gonna have to get that real soon to work here, all right? To go inside this grocery store, to whatever, if you want to be a citizen and enjoy the benefits of this society, you have to succumb to our rules. You have to get this MOB, you have to get the serpent juice, you see? But it just says that it's going to affect 9 million people, all right? Families, children, all right? It reads, that version of events conveniently ignores the aforementioned millions who are still unemployed, right? Of course, and rests on a similar assumption that pre-pandemic levels of unemployment aid were adequate for their families' needs. They were not. That assumption is undercut later on in this very letter. Part of eliminating poverty and hunger for children and adults is raising the baseline standard of living that we're willing to accept by refusing to entertain the possibility that more generous unemployment benefits should be part of the permanent social safety net. The Biden administration is squandering an opportunity to reduce child poverty and hunger among working class families and the deeply poor. Children are the poorest group in the United States, and a massive amount of children suffer from hunger. States can use the federal relief funds they control on unemployment benefits. The administration's principal justification for letting benefits expire is that state and local governments can use their shares of 350 billion in relief funds to continue paying out the additional unemployment benefits. It promised assistance from both agencies in justifying and implementing such payouts, but leaves it up to the states to do so. It says it's reasonable to assume that the 24 GOP controlled states that opted out of federal unemployment assistance early, dubiously saying additional unemployment was causing a labor shortage. It says will not suddenly steer money toward the program, and giving states a choice makes it harder to continue unemployment benefits when that would mean less money for other necessary COVID mitigation efforts like money to schools, testing, or businesses. All right. And there's more to this article, which you can just read. Okay. If you go on Newsbreak, all right. Biden admin will cut COVID benefits that benefit 9 million workers. All right. So let's get some scriptures. Because again, they want these people to riot. They want, it's called the Hegelian dialect, problem, reaction, solution. So they want these people to be at a low point in distress, so then they can riot. All right, the reaction of these people, go, butt crazy. All right, because when you have no food or any substance, the essential things you need in your daily life. All right, you start to, you go in that survival of the fittest mode. All right, people go crazy, mad, looting stores. All right, rioting, uproars, and they want that. So then they can have a reason to, bring in that MOB. All right, it'll further bring in their new order and kill off a lot of people. All right, so it can seem like they're being justified. All right, and bringing in their newer order, their MOB. Well, look, now we can't trust you people. Now we had to mandate this RFID tracking device. All right, this chip. Okay, if you want to live in this society, you have to get this chip. All right. So this is, let's get 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 19. And it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Right, when all hell breaking loose, it's going to be survival of the fittest. No food, no water, no electricity. And people are going to do what? Fight for the essential things, the essential needs that they, that they need to survive, to live. All right. That's food, that's water. All right. That's clothes, So them cutting off these benefits, and yet they are saying, there's more jobs now, but now you have to take what? That serpent juice. All right. I think it's what now some federal agencies or jobs, have to get that serpent juice. Now it's mandated for all military troops. All right. Now it's been passed by the FDA, by Pfizer. So even though they're saying there's jobs, but you got to get that serpent juice, which is it's an abomination, and you will only have 3 to 5 years life expectancy. All right. And if you take that, well, you're through. Okay. You basically say you bow down unto Satan. All right. You're supposed to have faith in Yahweh Shemashai. We're going to lose jobs. We're going to lose all these things. All right. That's okay, because we want this place to collapse so the kingdom of heaven can be ushered in. All right. So people are going to go mad out here. People are going to start rioting, looting, killing one another. It says in the scriptures, right here in Matthew 24. It says, Matthew 24, verse 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So iniquity is abounding in this world. It's very wicked. All right. People are lovers of themselves, of social media. Our people are just wicked. So much wicked things are going on. Satanic worship, pedophilia, these sodomites. All right. These women being whores, children against parents. All right. Everyone is wicked as hell, man. Okay. And the love of many shall wax cold. The love of many is waxing cold. It's gonna really wax cold when there's no food, there's no power. It's just survival of the fittest. And those who don't have the hedge, all right, coming from Yahweh Shemashah to protect them and feed them, because the Lord is gonna do that to His men, to His prophets. All right. But if you don't have that hedge, well, you're gonna be through. You're gonna be the ones out here looting, running in people's houses, all right, killing your neighbor and taking their bread, taking their women. All right. That's what's gonna happen, man. So, what the moratorium is gonna expire in the next like 30 days or so. So people are gonna be kicked out of their house, no unemployment. You know, they said they got jobs, but you gotta take that serpent juice. And with the next, we never know. Anything can happen where these jobs just go corrupt. Or a lot of these business establishments just cease. Just like last year. Okay, and it's all being orchestrated systematically. In Australia, truckers are doing they're just stopping the middle of the highway, all right, doing like their own protests, not bringing the food, the substance into the substance and the produce into these stores, all right. The ports are being congested. They're just not moving, all right. A lot of these imports are just staying in the ports, all right. They're not moving anywhere. So this is a besiegement that's going on, and now they're cutting off, you know, aid. All right, that's been helping these people since last year. Now they're gonna cut that off. So people are gonna go crazy. All right, people are gonna riot and start looting. Okay, and start killing. That's what's gonna happen. All right. So just want to make this quick video. Lord willing, it's edifying. I like to give all praise, honor, and immense glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to my other apostles, a great millstone. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. With that, Shalom.